Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Live Trading Action by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is April 20th, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in. What I'm going to show you today is something a little bit different, a little bit off the beaten path, but it's how I find many major resistance levels in stocks. And what I'm going to show you today is a chart of Deere & Company. You may know the company very well. They make farming equipment and lawn mowers and things like that. You're going to see that the stock bottomed out here in the beginning of April, right around, I guess, just call it $75 a share. It is now trading all the way up toward 84 bucks, and it's had just a huge move. But when we get up here, this will be the major resistance zone. And I know a lot of traders are saying, well, what about 86? Won't that be a major resistance level? And it will be, because it will be a double top from March. But let's go over to a weekly chart, and we'll find more resistance in the chart to come. And what I want to show you here is, if you take a look at the stock, you can see the bottom here was pretty low, and we popped up, then we came down sharply. Now we're reversing right back up. So that's telling you got the higher low here. Usually you want to pierce through the 86 level. So that's why I'm looking a little bit higher. But now when I look at the chart, I'm going to show you a trick that I've used very often in the past. And it doesn't come around all that often, but when you do get a chance to use it, it works pretty well. What you're going to do is look at this wide range sell-off bar. This goes back to the third week of August in 2015. That week, Deere was trading above $94. It closed all the way down at $83. So you see that wide range candle, and you see the volume in there was 27 million shares. That's huge weekly volume. It's probably the highest weekly volume that we've seen in the entire year. But when you look at something like that, you say, wow, there was a lot of selling pressure there. Now what you want to do is you want to try to find out where the major resistance zone will be inside of this bar. And how you do that is you look at what the stock did. It put a little low in here, higher low in there, and then the last breakout or the last pivot before the breakout to new all-time highs was right here, and that low there was 86.90. So when you take that, you really just draw a line straight across, and that'll give you your next major resistance level. So when this stock gets to around 86.90, we'll call it 86.50 to 87.50, that is where Deere should run into a wall of resistance. So again, if you're going to look to short the stock, this would be my best bet level, 86.90 obviously, but if you could get it anywhere from 86.50 to 87.50, anywhere in that range, give or take 50 cents on either side of the 86.90 area, it should be an excellent resistance and a very good, what I think is going to be a very good shorting opportunity. Now on the short side, I wouldn't look for new all-time lows, especially if the market is holding up well. But what I would look for is potentially a pullback to say maybe 80 bucks and possibly even down to around $75. And what you could do for a stop out is simply just risk 3 points from the $87 level, and that gives you basically around 80, right around the $90 area. Any close above 90 on a weekly chart basis, you would stop out. But it should give you an excellent resistance area, and these trades have very high winning percentages. So again, traders should watch for that. And again, if anybody wants to come over and trade alongside of us, take a 7-day free trial to the Research Center. You'll get all of our chart setups. You'll get all of our cycle work. You get our No Hype Live broadcasts, which allow members to come in and ask us questions about the market. We do that twice a week. Keep that open for usually somewhat close to an hour, and we cover everything under the sun, whether it's commodities, stocks, ETFs, etc. We cover everything there. Bonds, makes no difference. Anything market related, we do talk about in the No Hype Lives. All right, with that being said, everyone, I want to wish you all a great trading session, and we will see you on the charts.